If you want balanced hormones as a female, you need to avoid these 5 ingredients from your personal care products. Number 1 is phthalates. Phthalates are a group of chemicals, and these chemicals are actually banned in the European Union. They're not allowed to be used in any sort of personal care products in Europe, yet they're allowed to be used here in the US, and they are in a variety of very common cosmetics, hair products, any sort of personal care product. They're probably in your homes, and it's definitely something you want to start reading ingredient labels for so that you can avoid it at all costs. Phthalates are known to cause birth defects and definitely disrupt our endocrine system, which is our hormones. The second ingredient that you want to avoid in any of your personal care products, especially your cosmetics, is something called BPA. BPA stands for bisphenol A. It's actually a product that you probably see listed out as BPA free on a water bottle, on some plastic containers, because it's commonly found in plastic. So BPA is likely in the packaging that's used for your cosmetics. And if it's found in that plastic packaging, then it has the potential to actually leach into the product itself. And then when you apply that product to your skin and to your body, that's going to absorb into the bloodstream. And the BPA has the potential to affect reproduction, hormones, your immune system, so many other things. So it's definitely something that you want to avoid, and make sure that you're choosing cosmetics and products in general that are using either plastic-free packaging or at least BPA-free plastic packaging. The third ingredient we're going to highlight that you should avoid in your personal care products, especially your cosmetics, if you want to achieve hormone balance, is something called benzophenones. This group of chemicals called benzophenones are commonly used in any sort of product that's promoted or advertised to be a SPF. So if there's some component of a sunscreen SPF in your product, then you definitely want to look on the ingredient label to see if you see a chemical listed as oxybenzone. Oxybenzone is a carcinogenic chemical, meaning it has the potential to lead to cancer. Yet it's used in these sunscreens and SPF products for us to avoid cancer from the sun. However, the product itself or the ingredient itself can contribute to cancer. So it's definitely something that you want to avoid in your personal care products. And it's often going to be found in lip products that have SPF in them, any sort of face cream with SPF, as well as sometimes foundations will include SPF. So take a look out for oxybenzone, because it's definitely something you want to avoid if you want to have happy hormones. The fourth chemical that we're going to highlight to avoid in your personal care products is parabens. Parabens are more well known, and they're well known because of their link toward breast cancer. Parabens can actually mimic estrogen in the body. So if you're using cosmetics or any sort of personal care products that includes parabens, then those ingredients can seep into your bloodstream. It can start to mimic estrogen and actually increase the likelihood of cancer. Parabens are usually used in cosmetics for antimicrobial properties. So a lot of companies put them in their products because they want to achieve a longer shelf life for those products. However, parabens can definitely increase your chance of breast cancer, as well as any other hormone disruption or hormone dysregulation. So you definitely want to make sure that you are avoiding parabens in any of your cosmetics and any other personal care products. The fifth ingredient that we're going to highlight to avoid in your personal care products in order to achieve ideal hormone balance is something called triclosan. So triclosan is also something that's antibacterial and often is used in products to increase their shelf life. And triclosan is something you want to avoid because it's been shown to actually really impact estrogen levels. And because estrogen has such a dramatic impact on thyroid, the triclosan that's in products can also impact your thyroid function. So because everything that you put on your skin can get absorbed into your bloodstream and has the potential to affect your hormones, it's so important to make sure that you are reading ingredient labels, avoiding the main endocrine disruptors, The 5 that I highlighted in this video are a great place to start. There are so many more. There are so many products that the FDA does not regulate and does not avoid to be used in products here. Most of those products, or most of the chemicals that are used here, are banned in Europe. They're banned in other countries for known link to these health concerns, yet they are not banned in America. So we need to be a conscious consumer and be aware of what ingredients are necessary to avoid in order to make sure that you are not impacting your hormones. If you need help choosing products that are safe for you and will support your hormones rather than wreak havoc on your hormones, then check out the links below for my favorite safe and toxin-free cosmetic line and skincare line.